Congratulations, Megaman 15th anniversary first place writing contest winners. Good for you guys. Immortalized in a GBA game that has been ported to Switch and PlayStation 5. I wish I could skip these credits. They're not very long, though. You know, it's a Game Boy game, so it's not a big deal. It's like 5 minutes. I just wish they scrolled a little bit faster. Feels like such a slow scroll. It's not even really going that slow, but, you know, I'm impatient. Takashi Kitahara. Congratulations. I glanced up and decided to read your name specifically. Hideo Kojima. What is he doing there? Oh, good stretch. I'm excited to fight Golden Duo. I hope I can pull it off in without too many attempts. I know I had a really, really rough time with it when I did the verses with RTK. I like to think I'm a little bit better at these games now. Hopefully we get a better starting hand than 3 normal swords. I say a better starting hand. We ended up getting to use all of our program advances in the duo fight. I just whiffed on 2 of them, I think, because, you know, I'm me. But still. Clear time. Not even at 20 hours yet. You can tell that I'm not trying to finish the standard library in this playthrough. And then we're right back. Oh, another cutscene that we'll skip. All right, continue. Game 3, chat. Let's get it. In the year 200 and X, we're in Game 3. I don't have time for your cutscenes. Time to skip. Yo, honestly, chat, am I a little crazy? But do you think I can, especially if we get Aquaman in the Den City tournament, because he is much faster than Numberman, I think? You think that I could just finish all of the Den City tournament in like an hour and 20 minutes? If I do that, we might even only need like 3 hours next stream, unless I get really hard stuck on an Omega Navi or something. Because like all the Navis we're going to be fighting in the tournaments now are going to be Omega level. It's going to be annoying. We have to do the tutorial again. Look at these Medar. They got a lot of HP. Hopefully we do luck into a couple more HP memories. I'd like to be over 700 HP at least for Duo, and I don't think I'm going to be able to set up the... Okay, you being blinded is actually really annoying. Hold still. I don't plan on trying to set up the Navi customizer any differently than I already have it. If I was going to try and mix up the Navi customizer, at most I'd try and get an HP 200 in, which would only be worth 100 more HP. Or I'd try to fit in air shoes in some way, but I think air shoes would be great against Duo, but I honestly don't think it's worth using air shoes because they will take up more space than Custom 2 and Buster Pack can fit with. And I think having the Buster do 50 damage per shot is more important for Duo's final phase than anything else. Although maybe without Buster Pack I could fit in... No, there's no way I'd be able to, like... Fitting in 4 attack +1s is about the size of Buster Pack, and then I'd have to fit in charges as well. Unless we ran into charge max and attack max and I could make them work, maybe. Hey, thanks for the 500 Zenny. I'm gonna go spend it on video games. Go buy some microtransactions. Hello. Back at Land's PC, Baron of all fast travel points. Oh, you know what I just remembered? Next stream, we are going to have to do the Toy Robo section. And the Toy Robo section, even if you're doing it like at max speed and beating every virus and everything, that still takes like 30 to 40 minutes just from having to go through the raft and all that. So maybe finishing the game next stream is not going to be as locked in as I would like it to be. But by golly, I'm still gonna try. I don't know why I said by golly. I was really just feeling the Mickey Mouse come out in me there, I guess. I probably could have kept rapid firing there and gotten the kill, but whatever. Zenny! I'm glad to see Zenny because I want to make sure we have enough Zenny to do any purchasing we need to do to finish the game at this point. We should also still kind of go out of our way for blue data. There's a part of me that is like, hey, if blue data is just like even, like, only a tiny-ish bit out of your way, you should probably avoid it, just for the sake of finishing the playthrough fast enough to get done next stream. The other part of me is like, but it might be an HP memory, and that could be a major game changer for some of these bosses. I really hope we fight Cold Man and not Kendo Man in the third tournament, by the way. I do not want to fight Kendo Man again at an even stronger level. That guy was mad annoying. We have Pile Driver now, though. Pile Driver would actually be really easy to hit him with. If you hit Pile Driver where there's a space behind the enemy and in front of the enemy, it does like 600 damage. If you only hit them from the front, it does like 300 damage, which means you can only, as the last time we gotta do this little song and dance of go talk to everyone about the tutorial. But if you only hit from the front, it only does like 300 damage, but Duo can't be hit from behind because of how much space he takes up, so it can only do 300 to him. But 300 damage is still a lot. That's 1/10 of Duo's HP for 3 chips. Pretty good trade. Unless it does more than 300. I think it does 300, but I don't remember. Oh, it's 800 if you hit from both sides. So it does 400 then? It got nerfed in Battle Network 5? Ah, okay. So it does like 4 and 800 in this game, but it does 3 and 605. So I'm probably just thinking of 5, is what you're saying? That would make sense. Seems like a very me thing to mix up. So 400 even more than 1/10 of Duo 3's HP. Very worth. Hi, guys. Whoops. I don't even know if you have to talk to Yai here. You might only need to talk to Melu. I don't have my speedrun strats 100% ironed out. Don't tell RTK for when we do the verses. Hi. Hello. I will take my blue data and be on my way. Oh, yes, 1 bug frags. Exactly what I need to get through the day. Now, this time you gotta talk to both of them. Skip. Do. Really, the biggest things that can slow us down, I feel like, are Toy Robo comps, and then the bat sonar. Because the bat sonar, sometimes, I'm telling you, sometimes that sonar, like, the bats just vanish for 3 minutes. They don't spawn at all. It's a nightmare. I'm really hoping we don't run into that. I'm going to AC/DC, right? Yeah. To AC/DC, away! I'll save you, roll. And by save you, I mean get there too late, see you get taken away, and then go save you after the fact. It's not going to be a very expedient process. Hello, 'tis I, Megaman. Trying to speed run my turnies to make sure that we can put the Legacy Collection playthroughs in the books before FF16 comes out. I think I have definitely decided we're just going to take a small break from Stardust Accelerator, and I'm going to stream... We'll stream Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow, because, I don't know, I might be able to finish Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow. I have no idea how much time is left in that game, but I know I'm near the end. Boop, boop, boop. So we'll stream that tomorrow as planned, but on Wednesday, instead of Stardust, we're going to do Network 4 again, because I'm pretty confident we'll beat it. That way I won't have Stardust, Tears of the Kingdom, and Battle Network all going into the FF16 release where I play that for like 3 days straight. Look at the coloring of that Lark. That is an interesting color scheme you have there, my friends. Chip spam, go! I love getting full cust and fast gauge at the same time, honestly. Actually, like, a huge fan of that. I really wanted to finish him off. Very rude of you to not let me. There's the normal sword I wanted to kill this Lark with. That's annoying. Actually, not even a big deal now that I think about it. Oh yeah, guard 3T. That'll help with Duo. That'll be a huge help. I'm on my way, roll, eventually. Probably. Just give it some time. I'm going to the wrong teleporter. I have to go to the teleporter on the far side. Whoopsie. You're gonna immediately destroy that, aren't you? You scumbag. How very dare you? That's what you get Z-sabered for. Get what you deserve. Yeah, I need to go up here. I'm running on sort of autopilot because I played Network Force so much in the past, like, month. And sometimes my autopilot has me go a little off. Custom Sword S could actually be decent over the Recovery 200M, but the Recovery 200M, I think, actually got us the win against Duo 2. Mainly because it let us get another 2 hits. So actually, it might be better to keep the undershirt. I like Town Square, let's go. It would definitely be worth if we get Recover 300. If we happen into that. It's probably just going to be in a blue data somewhere now that we're in the 3rd game. I already got it on my Red Sun playthrough because I'm only missing like 7 chips in that playthrough. I really need to get that done at some point. I might try and do some of that tonight while I'm editing. Open up! Let me in! Let me in! I need my nose to stop itching. I keep having to take my hand off of the dash button to scratch my nose. Jeez. It's crazy how fast you can get through these Battle Network games when you hit start on every cutscene. Time really just flies. Oh, right, wait a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself. We need to go in here and get the earphone. I think this normal Navi is always a default normal Navi, even though we're on game 3, so he should be really easy to take out really quick. Battle execute. Yep, he sucks. I would hate to be this guy. To this guy, I'm basically a Navi on steroids. Ow. I let him have one so he'd feel a little bit better about himself. I'm gonna be honest, I thought that the thunder would hit him before he hit me. I was very wrong. Can't skip this one for some reason. Gotta click through it. Tried hitting start right there and it just wouldn't let me. All right, chat, this is the moment. The Cyber Bats. Lend me your energy for the Cyber Bats. Really need them to not screw me over. Check in, Megaman. Execute. You know, there's even a part of me that's wondering if we actually only have like 3 hours left. Like, I'm wondering if maybe we should wrap up pretty soon here today, like after we get through the Shademan bit here. And then next stream would only take 3, maybe 4 hours. But I feel like that's asking for danger, because then I could maybe not finish the game in time. So we should probably just do 4 hours today to be certain. But I'm also worried that on Wednesday I'm gonna have like a 2-hour stream, because we end up finishing way faster than I expect to. Which would be less than ideal. This is an awful hand. An awful folder setup. Didn't I have another Recover 200? I should probably replace Sanctuary with another Recover 200. I feel like Sanctuary is basically worthless. Mainly because I never even try to make use of it, but I also just don't think it's that good. Dang it, I should have known that would happen. I'm mad. Megaman is upset. I mean, I'd be upset too. That was less than ideal outcome there. Be better to have a short stream on Wednesday because you're streaming Thursday anyway. That's a fair point. Yeah, we'll just go 4 hours today, just to be safe. 1 of 3. Give me another, give me another, give me another. I'm not gonna get to him. Rip. These Cyber Bats, man. These Billies, man. Easy. Thunder 3, not better than Thunder 2 for us because we're not using a W folder. Better to have Thunder 2 S's than Thunder 3 anything else's. Got you. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this data, hoping mainly for HP memories. And then hopefully that last bat is still over on the right somewhere. I can only dream. All right, I just need that one Killy right there. Killy, what a name. From Billy to Killy. Don't dodge this. Thank you. Easy. More Thunder 3s that I don't want. Hit me. Where is it? There it is. Nice, got him. I love being able to get to the prog while the thing is still going off. I find it very funny. Where have I seen this before? Where, oh where? No, step forward, thank you. That was close. I'm so glad there are only 2 Cyberbat comps. If there was a third one, I'd probably hate it. Boot data B. Wait, let me go ahead and grab this first. Reg up 2. I was just thinking, like, would I switch from fast gauge to full cust? And I don't think I would. I think having fast gauge as the default chip is the best way to go about it. Is this even really worth it? I've decided it is, I guess. Oh, I thought it would go through and do the extra damage to the melody, but it did not, unfortunately. How very sad. My invis. There's all 3 of my normal swords again. I'm just gonna beat him with the Buster. Got him. We probably will end up doing a long stream on Thursday. I mean, on Thursday, we'll at least do 4 hours. I wouldn't be surprised if I do a 5-hour stream on Thursday. But we'll see. I haven't gotten any of the bats yet, right? This is the first time I've turned on the sonar. I saw one over here. 1. Just 1. 3 more to go. Starting at normal time on Thursday? Yes. Stream will start at 3 CST. Same as any other weekday. We'll start at 3 CST, we'll go to at least 7, maybe even 8. Same thing for Friday, and then Saturday will be 2 CST. And then I might do something that isn't FF16 on Sunday, but I would say it's very, very safe bet that I will be doing FF16 on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then try and get some more variety going. But when I say get more variety going, by that I mean I'll do like a different stream on Sunday, and then I'll immediately play FF16 again on Monday. Most likely. Unless I start playing the game and I'm like, oh, it sucks. But very unlikely. Some are starting their streams earlier on Thursday. I don't like to start streams earlier unless I feel like I really need to for some specific reason. Because the thing is I'm not going to stream longer than like... Ah, cool, you were there. I'm not going to stream longer than like 5 hours at most because I start to burn myself out. And also I want to make sure that I can get the FF16 videos rendered to go live on Friday for the YouTube audience because some people are like YouTube only, not Twitch. Oh, yes, I got the last bat. This was actually really easy. But I mean, if I started earlier on Thursday, I would just end earlier as well, because I'd still only go about the same amount of time. So it kind of just seems pointless. I'd rather give some other people time to get the game early and play a little bit before I go live so that people who want to experience it first can still come to stream if they want to by just playing earlier than me. As well as, I also just think it's bad form. I try to always keep my streams starting at the same time, if not really close to the time they normally do. Unless I do like a surprise stream. Every now and then I stream with like a Will and Dance. The only times that we can stream together really are in the morning, typically. So as a result, it's kind of... Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, I got caught up in talking. But I couldn't... Like, at times, like, when we streamed Smash and Civ 6, like, the only time we really had where we were all like, yeah, we're available, let's do it, was, like, in the morning. So that's an extra stream. People can catch the VOD. It goes on YouTube and stuff, although Civ hasn't started going on YouTube yet, but I think I already uploaded some of Smash. So that's not really a big deal, but, like, for my normal streams, for my normal content, I'm like, you should really... I've got a schedule, I should stick to it. That's what people expect. And I also think that my schedule is usually pretty good for my viewer base. There are definitely some people who can't catch all the stream, like Gizoid. Gizoid was here earlier. He normally has to leave early because it's late for him. But, I think my stream times work pretty well for people getting, the majority of my audience getting to watch most if they want to. And then, of course, there's always VODs and whatnot. So I just don't like switching up times unless it's something that I kind of need to do because I have... Like, if I have a family thing come up and I'm like, hey, I'm going to start streaming an hour early today because otherwise I have to end really early because I got a family thing going on. You know, that kind of stuff. We are burning through this way faster than I expected, by the way. We're, like, the next thing we do is the prelims, right? We're at the prelims within, like, 15 minutes of starting the NG+. I'm actually really thinking we might have a short stream on Wednesday now. Definitely possible.